What's up, everybody? Welcome back or to the channel. So today we're going to do a quick unboxing, install, and quick review on a new universal cushion pad that gets mounted to the back of your ATV. Now there are a few different pad options out there, but this one I found on Amazon. It was only around $50. It looks really thick, like a good 3 inches. It has the straps that will actually mount to your back rack. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a closer look at what we're working with. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have a 2019 Kawasaki Brute Force 750 with the EPS. Now this is the cargo rack that I have on the back now. Now I do have one of those cargo boxes. I'll show you over here. Okay, right there. They do work pretty well. I mean, I have the wire that hooks up to the brake light. It works well. It has a nice backrest for your passenger seating. Okay, right here, that works really well. Kind of like armrest right here. That is good. So I primarily use that when I know I'm going somewhere for the day. Like if I'm going to an ATV park or somewhere where I'm going to be out for the day, I want to store some lunch or some cargo, jackets, whatever the case may be, I could store them in there, and it does work pretty well. But as far as out here on a day-to-day basis, I really don't like riding with that big cargo box back here. Sometimes I like to just throw one of my kids on the back seat with me. Sometimes my wife will hop on the back seat. So when you are riding a passenger, they are primarily sitting on a seat, where some of the other ATVs have a shorter seat and the rack is bigger. This one, the seat's actually bigger, so it's usually not that big of a deal. But sometimes you slide off the back a little bit, or your passenger wants to sit back a little further, and these bars right here definitely hurt. So what I've been looking for is a cushion pad that's a little bit more weather resistant. They're not waterproof, but they're weather resistant. That'll actually strap to this so that when you are sitting back here and your passenger does slide back a little bit, or they lean back with their arms, or whatever the case, some people even want to put their pets back here if their dog's on a ride with them or whatnot. You want a nice, comfortable pad. That's what we got today. So without further ado, let me start unboxing this, and we're going to take a closer look at this new pad that I got that's supposed to be pretty good. Okay, so here we go. I just got this from Amazon. Again, these run about $50, so let's go ahead and open it up. So what we got here is the Kolpin Outdoors rack pad. This actually got a lot of really good reviews, and it's only about $50. It is a good 3 inches thick, so we're gonna go open that up and take a closer look at it. But it does come in its own box, so let's go ahead and check it out. Let's move this out of the way. Get this tape off. Okay, again, brand spanking new. Okay. Come back here. Okay. All right. So there it is. And look, it fits perfectly. Now, this has the straps on the bottom, so you can strap them to your bar. Basically, it looks like it has 3 straps in the back, 1 on each side and 1 in the front. So it's pretty simple. You're just pretty much going to line it up in place. Take your straps. Okay. Probably want to strap them, wrap them around a couple times, however you want to do it. Okay. Just like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything perfect. We're going to wrap it around the back. Take a closer look. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. I mean, look how thick that padding is. I mean, that is definitely a pretty thick pad. I mean, it feels really good. It has that like nylon material to it. Okay, it's separated for easy like transport and if you want to fold this thing up for storage, but it's almost like it has two separate sections here. It is kind of contoured, so it kind of fits your racks pretty good. So I'd say it actually fits this rack on the Brute Force pretty perfectly. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, again, I just have the straps crisscrossed, Velcroed in, but I mean, it ain't going anywhere. I mean, look, I mean, it ain't going anywhere. It's held on pretty good. Straps here, straps in front. So this way, if your passenger's sitting here on the back, you know, you can have a pad here unless they want to sit up towards the back, or if you have a, you know, lighter kid or whatnot wants to sit towards the back. Again, I know you're not supposed to be riding passengers. I get it, but we all do it. But just be careful if you do that. But I know a couple buddies that had quads that like to do a lot of hunting and their dog would lay up here. So, I mean, you could try different things, but this is a nice pad to have. But again, that's what it looks like on the bike. So there you go. And here, I just brought out a tape measure to show you. Again, I'd say you're probably easily 3 inches of total thickness on this pad. Again, it feels awesome. As you see right here, I mean, it's very comfortable. I mean, I'm putting a lot of pressure on there. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than sitting on those racks. So there you go. That right there is the Kolpin rack pad. Again, it looks really good. The quality seems pretty good, and it does have a side zip so you can take the foam out. I mean, look how much foam's in here. It looks like it has 2 different styles of foam in here. So as you can see here, there's a harder foam on the bottom that's gonna protect you from feeling that metal rack. And then there's a pretty thick foam on top of that hard foam that really helps make it more cushioned. So again, that's zipped in there and you have a zipper on both sides. So again, technically, if you wanted, you can always take those pads out. If they ever get worn out over time, you could unzip that, take those pads out, buy new foam, use the shape of that foam, trace out the new foam, put it in, zip it up, there you go. So again, as long as you take care of this nylon, you can make this thing last for a while. And I think that is a great add-on for, again, 50 bucks, you can't beat it. It's definitely a nice cushion. So again, if you do have a passenger that's sitting here and they slide back a little bit, it kind of creates a little bit of a backrest. But again, it's gonna be a lot more comfortable than bumping up against those metal racks. So again, there it is. That's the Kolpin Universal Rack Pad for ATVs. Again, great pad. I think the quality is really good. The stitching looks really good. I really like how it's all held together. I think my kids are gonna enjoy it. My wife's gonna enjoy it. I think it's a really nice addition to any ATV. And again, what's nice is you can actually take it off very quickly and easy. It'll fold up sideways for easy storage. But again, when you unfold it, slap it on the back of your ATV, you're gonna have much more comfort back there. But again, when you unfold it, strap it to the back of your rack, you're gonna have multiple uses for added comfort. So there you go. That's what it looks like. I'm really happy with it. So again, my initial thoughts and first impressions on the Kolpin rack pad, I definitely give it a thumbs up. I give it a go. I think it's worth the money. The quality seems to be pretty good. I'm really happy with it, and that's what it looks like. Okay, everybody, so there you go. I told you this was gonna be a quick and easy video. Again, my initial impressions of the Kolpin rack pad, I give it a thumbs up, I give it a go. I think it's definitely worth the money. I think the quality is there. It looks great. It attaches really easily to the bike. It seems very sturdy. Again, if you ever do find yourself needing to replace the foam inside, you can unzip the sides, take the foam out, trace that foam out on another piece of foam, and then replace your foam very easily. So again, I think it's a great product. So again, any of you that are looking for additional cushioning for the back of your rack on your ATV, definitely go check out the Kolpin rack pad. It's an awesome product. So that's it for today's video. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And also do me a favor, subscribe to the channel because it definitely helps me out and I greatly appreciate it. So that's it. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you. I truly appreciate you all. And as always, see you in the next video.